So I've been in here for a little bit, just working on boring stuff on my own, starting to work on the second story. But that's not something I'm gonna really stream because it's boring. Not that what we're gonna be doing instead isn't boring, and that looks huge right now. Gonna look really weird till I have the roof on there. But I want to go grab Ilemnite. Though I have not heard from Initia, so we're gonna have to search. Yeah, I don't know, but if it'll allow us to delay the ad without actually having to watch an ad, I'm totally okay with that. That sounds like a great deal to me. Let me eat that. How much do I have left in the food bowl? 0.4. I don't know if any of those have the same food in them. Yeah, one of them did. Okay. And we're going to go sleep so we can heal. But anyway, we're going to take the translocator down to Initia. And then we're going to search around for some Ilemnite. So let me check on the sound. Earlier, it had the sound very, very loud, even though all my settings were normal. So I turned that down some. Let me double check on all this. So let me know if it starts suddenly being loud to you. I'm turning it back up to what it was because it seems to be back to normal now. Don't know. So weigh in on the sound every now and then. Too soft, too quiet, too much music, etc., etc. It's something when I first got on, it was, even though I hadn't changed any settings, it was suddenly extremely loud. Okay, let me put away the roofing material. I'm not going to be using it for a little bit. And all of the bricks. We'll get these stored again. And then we're going to go way far south. Okay. Yeah, and it sounds fine to me now, but when I first got on, it was annoyingly loud. Let me drop off the linen. I have no need of that right now. And I wonder if Protag has continued off sailing or not. Or if the boat is still there. Boats are still there. Okay. The one Initia's working on, this is the one we brought down. And then somewhere down here, but I'm not really sure where, because Initia has not sent me the coordinates. There is, he said, a very, very large, or very, very high chance of a lot of Ilemnite. So, but I don't see any, like, mining spots. Ooh, or no. So I'm going to be on the lookout for little holes in the world that he might have dug down in. Or a cavern. I know over here is where he'd done his pit kilns. What is that? Oh, those are some kind of goat. So I'm not entirely sure where he was talking about down here. He had not shared. Let's see. I know he was over there, pomegranate, ebony, red clay. And he's been over that way for red clay. So I guess we're going to start going this way. We'll run a search over this general vicinity. What is this? That's just a log. See what we see And then we might head the other way to points that he's posted. Do I have enough ladders? Possibly. It's a very, very green area. And I wanted to see the ebony trees anyway. Go see what they look like. Oops. Cassava? Interesting. I need to look back at the food crop list again and decide on best plants. I've got a temperature list going for where we settled. We'll check it again here in January. So far, December was still considered fall and was not cold enough to snow. Okay, it looks like he came down through there. What if he walked the entire eastern coast? Hey, chickens. There's a trader. Iridotite sand. Which... I'm actually gonna mark that. Iridotite sand. Pin. We'll give it a green. And we'll just do that one probably. Don't actually need that pinned. I don't know why I pinned it. I just need to save it. That's the pomegranate. It does say mature now. Tree state young. We'll wait a little while on that. Acacia. Grab some, see if we can get an acacia tree seed. Nope. That's sad. Anyway, so we're out on a bit of a wander today, looking around, grabbing various things. But we will be digging down. Ooh, here's some resin. What are these? That's acacia. Can I get that without diving down? Let me up. Let me up. Nope. Yeah, what's this one? Ebony? Oh, that's the ebony. Actually, I like the look of the acacia more, but I think Anisha got an ebony tree seed. Somewhere we're probably just gonna do a little orchard of different tree types, so when somebody wants a particular kind of wood. And they can easily grab it. But I know ebony, at least, is very rare on dropping tree seeds. I do not know about acacia. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. Okay, we'll just keep an eye out for more of them. And what else did he have around here? Come through this way. It's kind of a swampy looking area. I do like the steel shears, I have to admit. Ooh, I got a seed. Okay. Got at least one acacia tree seed. Two of them. 4. Okay. Good on those. 5. Because I do like the look of that wood. Assuming it actually comes out. I was really hoping the redwood would turn into prettier doors. Which, if you're doing like a marble building like Protag is, it looks good offset against the marble. But it's not actually like the still upright tree is a very pretty dark browny red that looks gorgeous. The actual, what it looks like when you cut it into planks and make a door, not so much. I know he did stuff near this mountain, and that's probably not a bad place to check. So, we'll go there. And I'm gonna text him again while we're doing that. There's some termite mounds. Where was the clay he'd been talking about? House, ebony, pomegranate. Huh. I swear he said there was... I had a red clay marker from him over in this direction. Okay. Grab my shovel. And I've got a pick. And prospecting pick, please. For density. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they do? I did not know that about acacia trees. That is good to know. Okay, well, decent hematite. That's good to know. And do we have prospecting on? Yeah. Okay, but no Ilemnite. Let me... I should have called him before the stream. Let me check real quick. Ilemnite coordinates. Pretty please. Okay. Let me remember to keep an eye on acacia as we're running around. So, clay was up there. We'll run that way, and then as we run back to his place, we'll be checking every now and then on density scans. See if we see anything. Nothing else. We're taking a cool look around at what we see. Hey, that is not a cavern. Kind of looks like one. A cool little enclosed area. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. We could do one there. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. Grab one there and grab one there. Poor hematite. Let's see. Ooh. I hate how the forest floor kind of looks both like peat and like clay at times. Like, I care nothing about forest floor. Oop. Let me out of here. Okay, run around the edge here. This is a very pretty area though. Other than it would be a nightmare to build in. I guess if you level off the top and then build like up on a land bridge that you made, that would work. We're at least filling in the eastern part of our shoreline now, which appears to curve over there. And that's also where he's got the clay marker, so we're gonna go this way. That's a pretty looking mountain over there. Okay. He's got clay marked over here. Means he was in this area. There's clay. Do you have any other map markers? I hadn't seen any. And I doubt he'd done much prospecting until he came down here, so it might be over in that area. We'll do a quick check here. We might as well dig through the clay. Doesn't hurt us to gather more clay. Yeah? You been outside, Sherlock? It is a very nice day outside. Yes. And up here. Or hematite. Okay. We're gonna head back towards Initia's area. I'm gonna really be upset if we do run a scan as soon as we get back and it's right there. Bald cypress. I'm actually going to grab this. I needed more bald cypress wood. I want to grab a seed from one of them. I don't like it in general, but it's the closest to a pure white door I have found, which at least looks okay against the red brick house. So let me grab these while I am in the area. That, uh-oh. Torch went out. Let's see. Give me some dry grass. How do I make a fire starter? Fire starter. Sticks and dry grass. Okay, grab one of those. Then did we have any firewood? We're gonna make a quick fire so we can relight our torch. Start that. Come on, fire starter. You take forever. Forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I'm lighting myself on fire. I realize this. Let's light you guys. And then you, we're going to manually light real quick. Oh, that is going to take a while, isn't it? I guess we really just need one extra that we keep in the bag, so never mind. Into there and put 2 there. Okay. And then we will not jump in the water and set out our freshly lit torch. I'm gonna work my way over to the coast, so I'm not jumping around the giant hills again. What is this? Flint and peridotite. Actually, I need flint. Peridotite, flint. Flint. Okay. Ooh. Peridotite, loose flint, peridotite. We will need more calcinated flint, I believe. Yeah, because we need a bunch of fire clay to make Tier 3 refractory bricks. Okay, keep that one down. And let's see, what else can I put? I picked up too many things. I don't need you. Bring me my shovel. Okay. It's the lake, not the ocean, but we'll get over there. Nope, that was not more red clay. Just low fertility soil, medium fertility soil. We've got plenty of both of those. Jump, jump, jump. You're good at randomly hopping around in this game. Who are you? I want to know what you are. Come back. First floor. The area is so green. I kind of thought it was water. Why did I not take health damage there? Ooh, that's the side of the ocean. Let's check if Anisha has texted. No. Where are you and why are you ignoring your phone? Quartz. I see purple. Oh, it's just wild vine. Get this out of our way so we can see. I think I'm on the edge of the ocean. Pretty sure that is water down there. Little fishies swimming around. Okay. We're not going to fall into the ocean. We want to go along the side of the ocean. I was really hoping there was a shoreline there we could walk on. But I guess this will work. Get down here, maybe there is a little shoreline. Okay. We'll make this work, it's not too bad. Oop. No, never mind. That's gonna be too deep. Peridotite. Oh, so that fall hurt me? Wasn't nearly as much of a fall. We'll get out of this hilly region before too long, back to that kind of flat, marshy area. Then we can get back pretty quickly. Oh, we found the acacia, we found the ebony wood. While we didn't find the Ilemnite, it's not total loss. There we go. Out of the hilly region. Let's stick to running back towards Initia's place. And we'll see how we do. Is that a sunflower? I think that was a sunflower. Yep. Growing sunflowers, okay. Okay, so we'll run through here, we'll probably go over there, then over here, and then to the west of Initia. Check out those different regions. See what we see. This is just more peridotite sand. Yeah, no Ilemnite can be found in granite. I'm sure some other things. Does the handbook actually tell us anything about it? No, I don't think so. Layers? Nope. Or titanium? Titanium ore. And Ilemnite. See. So that's in andesite, granite, basalt, peridotite, which is most likely what it's in down here, phyllite, slate, and kimberlite. Ooh, kimberlite could be pretty. These are acacia trees. Which, if it was daytime, I'd be keeping a better eye on for resin, but not that we're particularly hurting for resin at the moment. So it sounds like we're gonna need a lot for windmill stuff. We need to find the area he was prospecting in. So if you went to bed early, Zelfer, how'd you sleep? Get a good night's sleep? Ooh. A pretty little area, and I like the little, like, glowing fireflies, I guess they'd be. That's what they're called around here. They don't even show up as bugs in this game, though. I am really sad that is a species that is apparently going close to extinct in the normal world. They say we likely won't have any more of those within, forget how long it was. Fireflies. Let's see, what else are they called? Lantern bugs, I think some call them. Pretty sure I read some article that their populations had been rapidly declining. We grab the flint. More flint. Peridotite. But it's, I'd say, decent odds there could be Ilemnite in this area. It's all sand. Olivine bits, nice. He did talk about there being tons and tons of olivine. Yeah, here's another olivine cavern. Except I'm not decked out in my armor, so I don't want to go down into some deep hole. I don't have a lot of torches on me either. But we can at least do a quick Ilemnite search. Ooh, that's down a hole. Yep, we're not going that way. Prospecting pick. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting a lot of flickering light from the torch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very poor chromite. I think something's shooting at me. The way we came in. Let's do one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. Very poor cassiterite. Okay. Well, not there. Most likely. So, I wish we could see each other's prospecting marks without going in and then choosing to share them. And I really, really, really wish when you use the density search with the prospecting pick, it didn't go off the heat map, that it went off actual ore in a given area, so that it would update if someone had already mined out the area. Major pet peeve. Have any more loose flint? A little bit. Well, I know where I'm ever coming if I want peridotite. I guess also up in my olivine mine I found. And we have a ton of peridotite stored back at the old base. I've not brought down the crate that was full of it, because I didn't have a need. Mature amaranth. Okay. This a grain? Amaranth seeds. Anything else I can store? Prospecting pit can go in there. Uh-oh. Zulfer, are you having ads repeat? I don't seem to be on my stream, so I'm thinking it's just Anisha's stuff. Seems to look fine on my side. So, and it's not even saying... Well, that could take a little while to update for it to say you're even in the stream. Where is the Ilemnite? I have need of it. I haven't enjoyed coming down and looking around at your area. Ooh, those are pigs. Run, run, run. Really shouldn't have been showing you any kind of ad. We did a minute 31 earlier, so we specifically wouldn't have ads till like 50 minutes into the stream, and we're not quite to there yet. Turnips. I checked near your house, didn't I? Did I not? I swear I did. But I'm not seeing a marker there, so... I'll run back this way real quick. Golden poppies. There's the trader that's not too far from your place. Okay. Oh no, this is the original marker you had, your pit kilns over here. So I need to go this way actually. Let me do a quick test in this spot. Ooh. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 1. 1, 2, 3, and a 2. And a 1, 2, 3, and a 3. And we have high bismuthite. And that looks like pretty much it. We do have some Kazarite. Should be good for 10. So actually, this is not a bad area to combine at some point. So we can do more tin bronze if need be. Not an urgent need by any means, but something. Ooh, here's red clay. Right by your base. It really likes to flicker whenever I look down. Red clay. Can I get over this without falling in the deeper water is the question. Did you just pop in? Those are all of my dots. What did it say? It said you joined and like immediately left. I'm assuming this is part of your computer troubles. Okay, we're actually gonna get real dark. Oh, I have a lantern. What am I doing? Why am I carrying a torch when I have a lantern? Then I can just jump across this area of water with no care. There's the wagon. This is all peridotite sand area. Which, let's see. This is, yeah, this is his little house thing. Here are the sailing ships. We've got one made, and Anisha was working on another one. So I'm going to dig. Where do I want to dig? I don't want to collapse the water on my head. That would be annoying. Go over here. Oop. That was peridotite real quick. And stop flickering whenever I look down, game. Don't know why it does that. Try not to have it happen. 1, 2, 3. Sure, it's annoying you guys too. That's alright. Okay. Going to run over here. With the flickering. I had that happen the other day. Let me check real quick. When I flipped down to really low graphics and then back up, it sort of fixed it for a little while, so let's try that. Might have also had to restart the computer when I did that, which I don't want to do right now. Come on. Let me... Ooh, that is so weird looking. Let's get out of that. I think I had them on very high. And we want... Nope, if anything, that got worse. Flickering. Please stop. I'm gonna disconnect from the server for a moment. And let me come back into the server. I want somebody to see my game and suddenly have a seizure. That would not be pleasant. Nope. It was stopped for a second and then it came right back. Like if I look over... No, now it's doing it everywhere. What is... Does it go away when I move? There's a lot of quartz. Dig down a little bit. I'm guessing it'll show up as quartz. One. that's sand. 2, 3, 4. And go the other way, and I'm gonna have to restart the entire game, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kazurite. Okay. Are we done flickering? Maybe. Be nice. Okay, so we know we explored in this direction. Let me text him really quick. Certainly appeared. Yeah, he tried to hop on. Okay. We're gonna head towards that clay deposit. Let's pin that, and we'll test along the way. Native copper. Useful, but not what we're looking for. Well, very high native copper, actually. Bony ribcage. That's kind of creepy. For you. Bony cow skull. Did we decide there weren't actually cows in the game? There's just cow bones lying around, but no actual cows. Looks like another cavern. Okay. Check it out. Is there a better entrance anywhere here? Okay. One there. 1, 2, 3. Over there. 4. Poor native copper. Sad. Okay, let's trade that out for the normal pick. And we will bounce our way out of here. Oh, wait, this way. Yeah, I hear you, whatever creepy thing you are. Please don't attack me. Kinda busy at the moment. Ooh, splint. Well, we're at least getting a fair amount of loose flint on our journey. What is that? Are you a coyote? Hyena. Oh. You sound not cool at all. That's just creepy sounding. Okay, anything I don't really need from here? Get rid of the fire starter. Grab the bush meat. And anything I can drop for the hide. Amaranth grain, I don't really care about. Another coyote. I'm sorry, I killed your significant other, probably. Oh, there's several of you. Let's check this area. Nope, I want the prospecting pick. 1, 2, go over there. And 1, 2, 3, pick up some sand. 4, native copper. Not much else. Now they are in an ad break, but we're just gonna keep running over here, see what we can find. We don't find it over here by the other copper spot he found, and I'm kind of at a loss. Nope. Yeah. Leave me alone, hyena. I didn't do anything to you. Except apparently you need more food. We will have to head home before too long, or we're gonna start starving. One, 2, 3, and 4. Prospecting pick. 1, 2, 3. Do it over here. Nope, only native copper. Well, if copper had been what we were looking for, we would have been doing great. Okay, running over here to the red clay. If we don't find it here, I'm gonna head back, get some food, set up the pulverizer, at least get grinding what we've already found. There's some copper. But somebody had added at least a partial stack. And I do need to be on the lookout for food. Because my character's a little hungry. Starving is unpleasant. Chickens over there. Guess I could kill a chicken and start a campfire. Ooh, lush green area. What kind of tree are you? This is an orange tree. Okay, we are gonna stop and grab the orange tree. And let me drop dry grass. That gives me 8 orange tree cuttings. Excellent. I would like, in real life, a greenhouse set up where I could have an orange tree. That'd be nice. Get oranges. Set it up so I got oranges like most of the year. Yep, I would totally go for that. Okay. One right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sphalerite. Wonder what it's used for, if anything. Not one I'm really familiar with at all. Not seeing any berry bushes though, and that is unfortunate. Oh. I have a trader convention going on here? This. And can I steal soup from you? Because that would be really... That's rotten food. What are you guys? Lackey gloves. We can trade leather to them. We have... We're a clothing merchant. What about you? Building materials merchant. Ooh. You were my most interesting. Metal scraps. Did we ever figure out if we could do something with the metal scraps? Commodities merchant. Well, I'd love to be able to trade with you for... Ooh, you sell fire clay. Okay. I am going to put down... This is a little trader group caravan. We're gonna do that. Didn't know they did those. And you are a mature olive tree. Which I think we already... Protag already grabbed an olive tree. Pretty sure. Wait, but are you producing fruit? As in, do you have stuff I could eat? No. Olivine. Interesting. This is the land of Olivine. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultra high bismuthite. Well, I'm gonna mark this at least as... No, I don't want to delete it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna delete that and I'm gonna put a mark. Ultra high bismuthite, something like that. Plus olivine. I really want to pronounce this olivine. We're gonna do that. I don't think I've ever seen it show something as ultra high before. I'm starving, I know. Can I eat raw food? No. But let me grab that real quick. And grab some firewood. And light that on fire. We're gonna cook that raw bushmeat. And then we can eat it. See, those are just big oaks, right? Yeah. Oh, you are a shiver. You are a creepy shiver. Did you just, like, roll over and pretend to play dead like a dog? Pretty sure the shiver just tried to roll over and pretend to be dead. Like possum. It's not gonna fill me up too much, but it's at least some food. Come on. Cook faster. Yep, no. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. We'll grab the loose flint around here while we're waiting for that to cook. What is this? Soybeans. Well, they're not mature, but I'll at least get some seeds. Let's see. Yep. Soybean seeds. And I have some amaranth seeds. And those are the creepy termite mounds. Which I have no wish did not like learning that we could treat termites as protein in this game. Sounds so gross. Not a fan of bugs. Are you again a thing over there playing dead? Trying to be non-threatening when you try and then come up and kill me? Okay. That at least gets us... Dump the low fertility soil. Let me eat real quick. I'm actually gonna grab the firewood, dump the linen. Okay. Not a full satiety bar, but we're not starving anymore. We're back to holding flint in our hands, so if we see any, we can pick it up. Still have not seen anything that looks like a mining shaft that Anisha might have done. And I've been checking out the caverns as we come across them. Where in the world is this giant Ilemnite deposit he said he found? Another cow skull. And I really hope his computer is not going bonkers. Come on, jump up there. No, flashing light, do not come back. Quartz, peridotite. Okay, worth checking out. Grab the prospecting pick. Trying to have a seizure again because of the flashing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hematite, pendulontite, whatever. And sphalerite, minuscule amounts of cinnabar. How close are we to this clay? We are still... Well, this is just going to be a running around stream as we look for interesting things and pick up loose flint. Looks like another olive tree over here. I wish we could press the olives and get oil from them. Uh-oh, heavy temporal storm. Not good. I haven't even made up the shelter yet at the new base. Oh, termite mound. No, thank you. Hey, here's another little trader caravan thing looking. Or is this just double wagon? Which I guess I could hide from the temporal storm here. You are a clothing merchant. Nothing I really care about. Can sell linen to you for 1 gear. Okay, we might come back and hide in your wagon, little trader. Growing soybeans, more growing soybeans. We'll keep an eye on the time. Right now we're just gonna run over here and hopefully get near the red clay. Growing carrots. I think it's a mod. So nothing I found in the base game. Well, you could press them for juice, certainly. But nothing I've seen says you can get oil from them. Leave me alone. Nope, that should be plenty far away. I know, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Ultra high sphalerite. Well, I guess that's good to know, but that's not what we're looking for. Yeah. Don't kill me. And bring that down. See, we want to run this way. I do not know. Possibly, though. Okay, here's the red clay. So let's do a quick dig down here. Ooh, granite. That's more hopeful. Not that it can't be found in peridotite, but we're at least changing up what we're finding here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sphalerite. What is sphalerite used for? Somebody... Oh. And he sent messages in Discord. So let me look at the sphalerite real quick. I could spell here. Sphalerite. Brass bits, bismuth bronze bits. Huh. What does it give? Oh, it gives zinc. Interesting. So, it's actually not a bad thing to mine out. And I'm gonna go hide in the trader's wagon while we mark our coordinates and heal. Growing flax. Your mature flax. I just want to eat you. Thank you. Yeah, we're having the flashing again. I don't know what it is. The last couple days, my game has been getting this every now and then, where it will just flash frequently. Okay, there's the trade wagon. Whew. And there's a berry, which we will gladly eat. Eat those. Okay. Any more around here? We can steal the trader's bed, and that'll help heal us. But that'll use up our satiety. Growing flax. Okay, you might be done by tomorrow. Flip over and put in the wagon. Okay, let's look at our map. So he says 2154. Actually, way over here. No, still way over here. 2154 and 29. Huh. 2154-ish. And then 29850. 29850. Like right there. Ilemnite. And save that. I guess we just skipped right by it. Should have been doing traces more often. And then he said 1596 and 30309. 30309 1596. So we're like right there-ish. Add I Ilemnite and save. Huh. Now if you drew a line between those, there'd be the area I checked, but uh-oh. Looks like Hippie had a peat kiln fire incident on their world. Okay. We'll heal a little bit. Then we're gonna hide out in here. And hopefully be okay. Oh, we were gonna look up olive juice. I know we can do pickled olives. It doesn't talk about... Actually, I don't even know if you can juice them. You can use them in vegetable stew as pickled olives. You can use them as normal olives. What do normal olives look like? Those are all pickled olives. So you can use raw olives or pickled olives in various recipes. I do not see, and they're eaten by a lot of different animals. But I don't, at least purely in the handbook on the game, I don't see anything about pressing them. Not saying you can't, but okay. I do not need anything for a reasonable accommodation request for an interview now. Clear. No, I don't need one. Sorry. Checking on some emails while we're taking shelter. Then we're gonna have to get there, and then we're totally gonna have to... Well, I guess we'll be running by the teleporter on our way back. So we could go drop off stuff. Let's see, amaranth seeds. It's warm enough here that even during December, I'll have to go check our group base. Find out there. Huh. Yep, we'll just drop all that off later. Then where was the... Decent Ilemnite at, let's see, 2-2, so we're over here again. 2206 and 29581. Which is 29581 2206. So apparently I should have been taking measurement points a lot more frequently. Decent Ilemnite. Because I basically took measurements around the areas that he had identified, but never actually clipped any of the ones he identified. Hello, little critters. Can you throw things at me while I'm in here? I don't want to know if I can take any damage while I'm in here. Oop, I can. Deep split shiver? Wait, what the heck is that? That's a different name. I don't recognize that name. I don't know if our cellar has any lights in it yet. Yeah, no, I did put a light in here. So, I'm gonna steal some red apples, and I'm gonna eat them, and I'm gonna teleport through before that bowthorn shoots me. Hopefully. We might just play a ring around the house as things spawn. Woo! Please don't spawn and kill me. I would appreciate it. Oh, I never switched Discord, did I? Yeah, switch that. Just in case. You guys are in an ad break. Oh, and now we're gonna run around again. Close that door. We're just gonna keep running and hiding from the thorns. I do need to collect berries and get more alcohol brewing at some point. See, about 25 seconds left on the ad break. Not that we're doing anything until this temporal storm goes away. Whew. I'm seeing these same ads way too often. Hey Ricky. I'm hiding out from the temporal storm. Having to change rooms every now and then as one spawns. Nope, it's finally waiting. I found out you can hide in the trader's wagon, but don't stand right up near the front of it, or the shiver can lunge over the top a little bit and eat you. Well, let's see, where was that spot? Where did I die? I died here. Change this to RIP. Save. And then as soon as the temporal storm is gone, we're totally going to use teleport to get all the way back there. And then we'll do the walk back, but... Okay. Teleport, waypoint, RIP. Give me my stuff. Okay, was there anything I wasn't able to pick up? Got my knife, got my falx, the shears, prospecting pick. Looks like it's all there. Okay. Now, for the long hike over here, since we apparently managed to skip by all of the Ilemnite spots. Is there anything interesting in this ruin? I'm not gonna bother to dig down and see if there's a cellar right now. Oh, it's fine. Was kind of wondering if you were actually streaming or if you'd forgotten your game on when I hopped in, because it was like it was frozen, you weren't doing anything, so I almost sent you a message on Discord being like, did you forget your stream was on? It was probably a good thing you weren't on there though, because if you'd been actually playing Stranded Alien Dawn actively when I hopped on, I would have had it off to the side and I probably would not have gone to bed. But it is making me consider playing it on Saturday. Though I've got to do at least a little Satisfactory on Saturday, since I changed up today's schedule. But we might do a Satisfactory stream and a Stranded Alien Dawn stream. To be determined. Well, it was just showing... Your screen wasn't updating when I was on there. But let me know the next time you're gonna play with it. Play on it, and I'll put it up as my background entertainment. Ah, dealing with your music, okay. I didn't hear any sound either, so, but that might have been what you were dealing with. I had a weird one with sound when I got on this game earlier. It was like the sound had gone on steroids. What plant is, or tree is that over there? Are you an orange tree? Orange tree. Already got one of these, so we'll just collect more cuttings. Let's give me all those. Okay, now we have 15. Oh, that was weird. Cuttings. Huh. Interesting. Wonder what causes that. Your alerts to pop up and then not go away. Looks like a copper pickaxe. Do I have anything I could throw away? I guess the firewood. No, that's a scythe. Oh, good. I've been meaning to make another scythe. What just fell out? Just rice? Okay. Well, I guess if I get hungry again, I'll have some rice to eat. I got some acacia tree seeds, so we'll be able to plant some of those. Ah. Yep. Refreshing OBS generally fixes things. So I haven't had too many issues with it once I learned how to set it up, but I know I downloaded another program to help with various alerts and letting me know things during the stream, but I'm gonna have to actually study it and figure out how to set it up. Because I liked on some of them, like when I've been rated other channels, it'll pop up with, hey, so-and-so has rated, they were playing blah beforehand. Here's a link to their channel, and I like that, so I would like mine to do that as well. Copper bits. So I found one that should do that, but I gotta figure it out. This evening, you should join us for some Dwarf Fortress. Let me see, I need Anything I can drop? I don't care about soil. And where's the shovel? Ooh. Random rusty gear lying on the ground here? Okay. Interesting. Can I pick those up in the mining bag? No. That's unfortunate. See if I can find another way out of here without mining my way out. Ew. The cool looking area. Don't know how I would describe it though. The hills of Greece, maybe? You have olive trees around. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I gotta take a phone call. This is the vet about Sherlock's surgery. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so I had my local vet calling the specialty place, see if she could work something out to get us in earlier, because she referred us to them, but it was going to be like a week to get in for a consult, and then it's like 3 weeks after that. Hang on. To get in for the actual surgery. Why is the music suddenly so much louder? And I didn't want to wait that long with it possibly being the mast cell tumor. So she called and they're going to do both the consult and the surgery. Yeah, I'm going to die. Well, that actually wasn't too bad. Next Friday, though, we've decided on the specialty vet up there said even if the pathology came back as negative, in his experience, unless you got a direct sample of it, to just assume it's going to be a mast cell tumor anyway. So we're just going to do the tail amputation, unfortunately. Better safe than sorry. It is down just enough on his tail that should give good margins, whatever it is. And while he might look a little funny moving forward, I would much rather have him with no tail and be absolutely sure we're not going to have cancer versus still have a tail and maybe cancer. So, tail amputation it is. Oh, but so next Friday I will not be on because we will be making a trip up to the city. Yeah. But, I mean, they'll check once they do it with the pathology around on the other side. But at least they don't think there's any chance that it's spread, assuming it even is mast cell tumor, that it's spread so far that the tail amputation wouldn't take care of it. I mean, that would be the horrendous case. But crossing fingers. Pretty sure that's not the case. But I'll have to have him up there at 9 a.m. next Friday, and it is a 2-hour drive, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, Moriarty is going to be very confuzzled. That will probably actually be, as far as recover goes, the hardest part will be, like, Sherlock won't even need to wear a cone of shame. It's too far around for him to, like, turn around and lick at the spot after the surgery. But Moriarty, on the other hand, I might have to keep them separated. Which it wouldn't be a big deal for Moriarty to go hang out at my parents' for a week or so. But their older geriatric cat, Johnny Mac, is absolutely not a fan of dogs. Yep, what's your question? Seeds? I think my seeds are still up in the other area. Let's see. We're just gonna dump those. Got resin right there. Fine. This one can be the cypress. That in there. Oh, gotcha. Just jump that out. Okay. The saw up. I'm gonna dump the clay back here. Let's see, I could dump the sticks off, I guess, too. And leather. Let's see. Put that leather in the cellar. That tree seed can go outside. Need to grab another meal. I can drop the rice off here. Eat that. Fill it up. Let's see. Rice. Drop those apples off. And the hide. Desperately need to come down and organize these. Let's see, any of those have... Nope. Right over here. Any of you have hide in you? Does not look like it. And then the rusty gear can go over here, I believe. Yes. So I've got the mining supplies. I've got flint. It can stay. We'll put that away. Ooh, the scythe can get put up. Ladder, we might need those. We're working on torches. How'd that go? Light that on fire. Okay. And we want to put those away. That away. So yeah, I'll put these in there too. Okay. Now, back to Anish's area. And over to the blessed Ilemnite that we skipped right over, apparently. Teach me to take more frequent readings. Some growing rice. Red wine mushrooms. I'm assuming they just look like they're the color of some red wine, but interesting if they tasted like red wine. Wonder which variety. That's a creepy sound. Still really think there's a snake sound in the game. Wait, did you actually stream for that long, or was it just kept going even though you weren't actually streaming? Because that is a mega long stream. I've turned into an old person. I can't do anything for 12 and a half hours at one time anymore. Even if you allowed in time for like bathroom breaks during that. Too much. Ooh. See, where was the... Okay, there's one of them. Was that the best one, or was this? That's decent. This one, I think, is the best one. That's high, so I think this one is ultra. My lord, you are a crazy person. No, about 6 hours is the most I can do at one time. Aha. And I'm really... it's still got this flickering going on occasionally. Okay. I'm gonna come down this way. I hope none of you are like prone to epilepsy or anything. Go with the... What? Hang on. I'm gonna disconnect. I'm gonna restart the game. That is very annoying. The last couple days, it's been doing that every now and then. Still. Let's see. Let's put one there. Nope, it's still flickering. Joy. Yeah. That was not good. Well, we'll have to find our way out of here at some point. Okay, stop flickering. I tried various settings the other day to see what was causing this. And sometimes flicking back and forth between graphics setting helps. Try medium now. Dynamic lights, maybe? I don't know. Something changed, like, ew. We should only have the one light source. But it's not like there's multiple light sources for it to be grabbing from. Who knows? Okay, so this isn't... Let's see. I guess we'll just do this. I'm gonna confirm 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ultra high Ilemnite. Yep. So let's go to node. No ord node nearby. The question is it above us or below us? Could be either. I'm assuming it's automatic when we launch the game. I've only, other than like quick patches after they release a big update, I think they only do decent sized updates every now and then. We've got one coming up here in a few weeks, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, something like that. I hear some kind of creepy monster. I have to go get more ladders. Let's see, 1, 2. And oh, there's a cavern. Should have brought the soil with us. And my armor. It was not a great decision. Yeah. Yep, I need my armor. Okay. New plan. Which way? Nope. I don't have my way around the house memorized yet. Okay. Armor. Headpiece. Chainmail body. Chainmail legs. Shield. That is all my stuff, right? Yeah. Chainmail, chainmail, chainmail. That's just my normal things. Then... Ooh, let's write this down. We are on December 6th. December 6th, and it is down to 7 degrees at 21. Yeah, that's actually not that much difference from when, and it's now winter. But that's not actually all that different than it was previously. Let me look around. I've got a bunch okay, notice to update. Nice. Because that will be a question when the big update comes out, is when do we want to roll the server? If it's long enough, we'll probably actually just generate a new world. They said eventually you will want to do a new world since it's such a large update, but that it theoretically can just roll to the existing servers. I don't know. We'll have to see as that comes out. And I'm gonna need more ladders too. So, add some sticks over here. No, I did not have sticks over there. Where did I put the sticks? Sticks. Boards. A few more sticks. Yeah. Go away thing. Not there. I swear I had more sticks than that. Grab that to make more boards. Sticks, sticks, sticks. Did I put sticks back here? Ha! Sticks. And let's just double check out here that we don't have any torches. Don't think we do, but before we run off to where extra torches would be good. Nope. Could use more torches though. Hold on to that for right now. Ladder. Drop through here. We'll just eat something that's in one of the containers. Let's grab some spelt grain. I need to have that up where I can see if you guys are going into an ad. Oh. Our cellar is almost negative 30 degrees. So nothing is particularly spoiling in there. Nope, that's the wrong way. I need to make these doors look different so I don't get turned around on which one is which. Okay. Pine log, bald cypress, maple boards. Sticks like that? What was the ladder? No, sticks only in the middle. How many was that? Not enough. Is that all of the maple boards? Yes. Let's grab... Oh, I don't have my bags. That's why I have no inventory space. Okay. Stick in the middle, board there. Okay. That away. That away. 0. No. There we go. We shouldn't need this many ladders, but better to have and not need than to need and not have. Okay, we'll put the saw away. And then we're going through here. Yep, Celsius. As far as I can tell, during the hottest part of summer, it got up to like 4 degrees Celsius. So not full-on frozen freezer anymore, but at least it was still a very chilly refrigerator. But you can tell the difference. So at our area, and I realize this is during the day versus during the winter, so I'd have to look back, but it was like 9 degrees C versus here down, and then this is considerably farther south. Let's see, not quite 10,000 farther south, I think. No, that's our initial area. Let's see. Yeah, ooh, that can go away. I grabbed those. So, let's see. This area... Yeah, that area is 21.3. This area is 30,000. So close to a 9,000 difference. And this is 20C even during winter. Not perma summer, but never true winter. I hear bees. Hello, bees. We need to remember to move our bees at some point. They're just hanging out back of base all by their lonesome. Hello, dear. Have you ever played Dwarf Fortress, Ricky? I don't know if it's one you would like or not. It can be a little struggle to get into. But once you're into it, it is addicting. I don't know the best way to do this. I should have brought some soil with me. Okay, let's go there. And right there. Yeah, I'm totally gonna need soil because this is where to dig over. Well, we'll figure it out when we get out of here. I am generally with you. I generally prefer better graphics, but I really like it. It's grown on me immensely. Let's see. Move. Pull it out. Let's see, where's my knife? But if you just like battle, or not battle, if you just like building stuff, it could be an interesting game for you. I need the prospecting pick. What was that? Oh, that's just what mode we're in. Okay. Titanium! I don't know if this is the only group of it, but we found at least some. Better not be. We were in an ultra high probability area. You go right there. I needed you so much. Titanium. You will be so very useful. Okay, so we want to find as much of this as we can and bring back. And then we want to make all of the... We'll set the pulverizer up, we'll get it ground up. We want to make as much tier 3 refractory stuff as we possibly can. Question though is, since this is kind of with a cavern system, we just want to be exploring the cavern, or should we do some more strategic mining tunnels that might or might not hit caverns? Do a little extra mining around just in case, just like that one. Suddenly you find more. Never stop, only when you just can't see anymore. Always dig another layer. There's some more. It looks just like peridotite. Okay. Not seeing any more over here. Might actually be all of it in that little section. Okay. Let's do a prospect just to be sure. Trace amounts. Where, oh where do you mean? I don't see any trace amounts. Uh-oh. Die, Bowthorn. Die. Where's the other one? Die, Shiver. What? Those are creepy noises. Where there was another Bowthorn. Where did you go? Ooh, temporal gear, nice. Nothing from you. Now what is this? That's just some of the weird moss stuff down there. That is a creepy looking... Oh, there's water. That's what's going on there. We're gonna leave you alone. I should have grabbed bandages. That's what I didn't think to grab. Ooh, and I need more food. Go! Die. Die. Okay, well this might be a short mining trip, but we know where it is now. Trace amounts. Ooh, there's some. Yes. Come to me. Titanium. Yeah, that would be nice. Though occasionally you find actually something useful on them. Rare, but they do drop the temporal gears or the rusty gears sometimes. Yeah, that was not what I wanted. Let's die. Okay. I am very close to death. There's a rusty gear down there. Die. Nope, off my head. That's just creepy. Ooh, there's another area up there. Okay. And the flickering is back. Seriously? Maybe to do with the light sources? Oh. Now it's thinking. Nope. That wasn't it. We shouldn't have that many light sources right now anyway. Bloom. AO and smooth light. I don't know. Though I know the other day I turned the settings way down and it was still having the issue. So I don't know that it's actually related to any one setting. Oh, torch them and then they just drop whatever. Yeah, that would be nice, actually. Ambient bloom. What's the suggested setting? I don't think that's actually doing the problem. And I definitely played this for like a week and a half without having any issues. So something has happened. And we hadn't just installed any new mod or anything. Notable FPS cost when using more than a dozen lights. Yeah, but it's not an FPS issue. Because I've also had it where in an area where the only light was my torch. Or my lantern at the time. So now my character is starting to spin around with low health, so let's mine what we can real quick. While keeping an eye over that way. Yep. Okay. They snuck up on me. Let's go eat some food, and then we'll go back and grab our stuff. And that'll at least give us enough to get going. Looking up often seems to fix the issue for a while. I don't know why. Until I look down. So it's not like it fixes it. But it doesn't seem to occur when I'm looking up. Or not nearly as much. I'm gonna disconnect real quick. And reset that. Save that, turn it off. Shouldn't be anything to do with that. Yeah, no, I mean, you're going through the same thought process I was when it was first happening. But I've yet to find any, like a given setting that is definitely affecting it. And anything I do find that seems to help it doesn't always have the same effect. And they had some command I could like reload the light stuff, but that didn't seem to do anything for it. But it definitely, if I'm looking up or like straight down, it doesn't occur. See that? I don't know what's going on. No. But it's annoying for me, and I'm sure it's annoying for you guys, and when I have somebody with like epilepsy suddenly have a seizure. Will they still? Yep, no, they'll still chase after me even if I'm in the settings menu. Okay, are you guys gone? I'm gonna turn this down for the moment. Go to absolute minimum. But that gets rid of like everything. And this computer should definitely be able to handle decent settings. And it was without issue. For quite a while. Don't kill me, Shiver. Never did anything to you. I just killed some of your friends. I should have slept at the house. Waiting for this to come back. Or to be daytime. And it really doesn't like to open up the things within the setting menu anyway. It's very weird. Like, come on, let me switch settings here. No, even at like nothing. If I have any distance, no, even down that far, it's happening. Oh, you guys are in an ad now anyway. Okay, thing. Let me shift out of custom, please. Welcome back. I continue to try and play around with settings. Ooh, there's a trader over here. We're gonna go hide at the traders for a little bit. And I found a little, like, caravan camping spot of traders earlier where there were like 3 of them all together. Okay. Now it's not letting me choose custom. Adds ambient occlusion to fine geometry at sub-block level. Okay. Particles. Yeah, I hear you. But why won't you let me change the quality presets? There we go. Okay, I want all available settings. We're turning bloom off. Still happening. Turned it back on and it seemed to... Nope, there it was back. Foam and shiny effects. Okay. Waving foliage. Nope. Particles. Not that one. SSAO. Maybe. I swear I've tested this before. No, there was a blink. Shadows. Maybe making it more or less frequent. No, I don't think it has anything to do with it. Well. Clouds, no. Dynamic color gradient, gamma. That one's fine. Window border hidden. Occlusion culling. V-sync mode. On. On plus sleep. Off. Is that it? Is it the V-sync? Possibly. Okay, let me put this back on like very high, and then we're going to turn off V-sync. No, that's a default off. I don't. And we're gonna steal your bed, dude. Sorry. And time to wake up. Okay. Let's go grab our stuff. Oh, is it leaving 2 corpses for us? We did grab the first one. Thought I had it set to automatically delete the markers after you grabbed your corpse. Okay. Down we go. Yeah, I'm fine. I should have grabbed some bandages. Oh, this is gonna be creepy. I don't have a light. I don't have a light. Let me down. Let me down. Okay, where's... My body's over here. Yeah, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Okay. Where are you? Oh, there's one of those too. Yep, where are you, Scorpion? Don't kill me. I know you can hit over my shield. I don't like it. Okay, you're dead. You are not. Got those. You never actually drop anything. It's very annoying. We are almost dead. Okay, this is not gonna last long. There's a shiver up there too, I see. Grab those pieces. I wish I had soil. I would wall this area off. Okay. We're gonna mine really quick. Probably get stabbed in the back and die. Nice, Ricky. Okay, that. I want to check behind these because there's often more, like right there. Give me all the Ilemnite, or Ilemnite, something like that. Because we need another cementation furnace for steel. And I want it and the beehive kiln to all be made out of tier 3 bricks. Requires a lot of freaking bricks. Or they require large bricks, which take a lot of the normal bricks. Okay. I will have to come back here and do a proper clear out. But I think this will be okay for right now. Will certainly be enough to get us going for a while. Oh, I saw something creeping around over there. Hey, Bowthorn. Don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Okay, there's probably more around here somewhere. Yeah. Here. Die. Okay, got that one. No, I'm not seeing it anymore. Maybe that was all of it. Okay, that says no ore nearby. What about over here? Trace amounts, so do I see a little bit over there? Can I get it without dying is the question. Okay, no, you're gonna kill me, you're gonna kill me. I know, you're gonna kill me. Yeah. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go right back real quick. Grab our stuff and then vamoose out of there. Where is our spot? Which of these is correct? 1651, 1736. Rest in peace. Don't need to be pinned. We're gonna totally cheat a little bit here, but I'm okay with it. Give me my stuff. Okay. I have everything real quick. One over there. Grab, grab, grab. Put one there. I think this was just a dead end, wasn't it? Yeah. Which, do a quick check. Nothing right there. What is this? Saltpeter? Shovel, shovel, shovel. Where's the shovel's over here. The thing started screaming when I chopped it down. Sounded like it. Okay, we'll grab all the saltpeter for Hippie. Quick check over here. Hello. Die. We gotta find our way out of here. And let's change out the knife for that. Which dropped nothing, because of course you didn't. Okay. We went up that way. Did we check all over here? No ore traces. Come here. Die. No, die. And there we go. Okay. Let's run around, do one last drive-by. Yeah, that was not what I intended. That is creepy as all get out. I don't like that. Do we have a lantern on us? We do. Okay, put those away. It's just a dead end. Yes, just a dead end. Trace amounts of Ilemnite. Yeah, no, I think we're okay. The one blue hanging things, those were glowworms. Okay, we already did one up here, I think. Yeah, as far as I can tell, we can't do anything with them, though. Trace amounts somewhere. They just, like, add ambience to some caves, it seems like. Hey, there's the saltpeter. Please do not drop on my head. I don't like that. That's unnecessary. Unnecessary roughness on the play. Don't like that at all. Now I'm sure there's more down here somewhere. We did a proper search, but I think I'm good. Ooh, here's more cave. Oh joy. Ooh, and a teleporter. I don't have enough to repair it, but I can mark its location. What do we have over here? No! Running, 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 running. Stupid bell, leave me alone. Want nothing to do with you. Leave me alone. I'd rather... Ooh, there's some. Dive into here. And go anywhere near you, stupid bell. Okay. This is gonna be fun. You are totally a cliff wall, aren't you? We are going one down at a time where we can see. We're gonna wind up dying in a horribly gruesome way. Not gonna be great. At least we're getting a lot of titanium. It's gonna fall down, isn't it? Yep. Still need to mark the location of that transporter, though. Maybe that bell will just, unsummon itself after a while. Despawn. Okay, not seeing any more over here. Try this direction. Okay, nothing that way. A little bit more over here. Oh, camera's spinning around. I think that VSync might have done it though. We'll have to keep an eye on and see if I have any more of the flickering. But so far, crossing fingers. I believe the default position had been off, so I don't know what turning it on and then off again would have done. Okay, not seeing anything there. Nothing there. Do I have any more on the side? Doesn't look like it. I do have some over here, though. Little bit more. That's not creepy as all get out. No, not at all. No, no, no. I hope I didn't accidentally just toss a bunch of torches down there. Way. Where are those? Where are those? Where are those? Now, to get back out of here somehow. Not think this through clearly necessarily. Bring my ladders back. Can I do a maneuver like that? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. Now, there's a transponder. That way, one of these directions lay the creepy bell. Okay. Broken anvil. Torches, rusty gear, medium chunk of native copper. Through the grass at night. Do the metal scraps turn into anything? We're getting like a whole collection of them. Okay. That one can go away. This one, translocator, and let's see. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Needs repair. So there's got to still be Ilemnite down here in various places, but I feel like we found enough for right now. Hopefully. Can't tell if that's stars or glowworms up there. Look at the stars. Yeah. Definitely stars. That is not the way I first came in though. Okay, running back to Initia's to teleport home. We gotta set up the pulverizer. I guess I'm gonna set up a temporary windmill thing. In the meantime. Well, that could have been bad. Hey. You guys are in an ad break. Need to be a lot better about seeing and being conscious of those. Here's more red clay. Yep, there's that darker, more like brown mixed with into the green red clay. I think this only shares with people that are on the server at the time, which is annoying. Flax. Finisher was on. I tell him where that was so he could go get flax to help finish his sails. Not that he can't just come steal it from the house now that we put the teleporter in. Let me up. Those red wine mushrooms again. Some goats, I think, were what I passed there. Maybe pigs. Hit kill in the area. And this is Anisha's temporary area over here. Red clay. Somewhere over here. Gotta find it again. Where are the sailboats? It'd be a lot easier in the daytime. Aha! Found it. Teleporting home. Okay. Now we need to drop off temporal gears and the rusty gears. Not the ladder. I didn't move the peridot stone down, did I? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Saltpeter. And toss these torches on the fire. Tuning thing. The metal scraps. No. Normal metal. Another Jonas part. Got a lot of those tuning things, so I think I left them all back at the house. Did we not? Okay, yeah, that went away. I could take off my gear now. So the shield can go in there, though I need to repair my shield at some point. Here we go. Linen can go in here. Saltpeter can also go in here. Okay, we're gonna need blocks to build vertical to get the windmill up high enough. I think Protag had... that's no. Okay, it's down to 3.6 degrees. Go jot that down. Where's our document? Vintage story. Vintage story. Opening my little Excel sheet here. We're on December 8th. It's 3.5 degrees C at like 23 at night. Winter. Snow appears to be starting. Okay. Close that. Not building up yet. That's definitely started. Go to sleep and see what we have in the morning. Yeah, I'm starving. I know. I know. You have to make such an annoying sound when you're starving. I'll feed any of those, carry the item or the recipe that was in that one. That's why I always try and make the same recipe repeatedly. Okay, empty crocks over there. Snow? Do we have snow? No, it's gone to rain. But we might be getting there. To be determined. That there. Those in my inventory. Grab the peridotite. I'm gonna toss all of this over in the lake. It can despawn later. My little hoard of cattail I planted. Okay. I think all of the parts I need other than soil to stack it up are in the back. Hopefully. If they're not, we're gonna have to search around for a lot of random parts. And temporarily, we're gonna build the windmill right here. Let's see. If we have one going up, we're gonna do a spiral around it. Like this. There's actually more than I need, but okay, there we go. Pop, pop. Get rid of that one. That one. There we go. Up. Yeah. Falling down my tower. Hop, hop, hop. Up. And then over here. Question is, how high do I actually need to be? And I have no idea. Anyone know that? How high do you want to get up for a decent windmill? I could go keep doing this for quite a while if I need to. Let's see. Something about 10 blocks for extra 1%. Is that every 10 blocks gives you an extra 1%? The wiki has a diagram. Okay. Well, I'll keep going here for a little bit. Ew. Up and over. I can still make out the house. We are not high enough up. Gonna be my philosophy. And hopefully I did not mess the staircase up as we've come up here. Still make out the house a little bit. Okay. Right there. And one right there. Definitely gotten colder up here. Gonna need my furs before too long. I'm glad I didn't fall all the way back down. That would have been bad. Let's see. It's that one. Da da da. Up and up and over. Okay. Nope. Can still see the house a little bit. We'll at least go through this stack of packed dirt. Come on. Right there. We've got a little bit left. It is really cold up here. One, two. Yep. Okay. Let's see. That got us up to 200. Can I get down easily enough? Definitely having snow up there. Was it like -5 degrees, I think, when I was all the way up there? Close to that. Guess the real test will be when I have to climb back up. Oh man, I'm starting to get a little dizzy. Ew. Okay. And then we're gonna need various parts. The windmill rotor, the sails, axles, so we're gonna need way more than that in the axle department. Don't think I need any of that. We'll take some of the angled gears just in case. Axle. Oh yeah, I forgot it took all this. So log, fat, chisel, and a hammer. Let's see, I think that's the regular chisel. I think so. The hammer. I'm not sure where I have those stashed at the moment. Not there. Hammers. There you are. Grab you. Nope. Over there. Hammer. And then I needed the fat, right? And the log. Yep. I think it's at like 110 for sea level or something. Because I think that's the top of where you can find blue clay is sea level. And that's at 110. I'm not sure on that though. Okay, where did the lump of fat go? There we go. And let's go back. But assuming... Oh, it's 1% per block level. So 50 blocks up. Huh. Okay. Interesting. No. Not what I wanted to do. I'll have to check. So I'm higher than I need to be. Let's grab some of that. And then, let's see, we need the chisel, fat, and the hammer. And go see about this. Yeah, and I went up to what? 200, I think I said? It is quite tall, actually. Let's see, where would 161-ish put us? $150. 160. 161. Okay. And where was my shovel? Uh-oh. I wasn't thinking that through. Can I go up there? Not that. Let me up. Totally never be able to go up something like this in real life. The height would get me. It's not really the height, it's the standing on an edge with this height. Whew. Okay. Now we can dig down carefully. Okay. This isn't nerve-wracking at all. No. Not at all. Especially as it turns to night and all my light goes away. Phew. Okay. Getting closer. I mean, this isn't going to be our permanent place anyway, so I don't care if we're right on there or not. Okay. So, let's make... We're gonna have to go out by one, I think? No, we want to go... Which way is the house? I'll go this way. Like that. And then that go on the front. Sails. Was that all 5? Oh, I can't even tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Now, we're gonna have to take this down a side, but it's gonna have to stick out a ways first. You're going through the mods you downloaded, testing them? Cool. Let me know if you find any interesting ones or ones that cause issues. Either thing we are interested in. Let's see. That way? Actually, that's not how I want to do this. Getting my axe and my shovel back. Okay, I realize you're all gonna fall down. We're gonna go out here a little ways. Okay, so if I have it go... Let's see. One there. And I have... windmill. Did that part fall down? That part might have fallen down. Okay. Carefully go back down, grab pieces. Still haven't found the windmill piece. It might have fallen all the way down. There's some pieces. Whee. Grab all those. Yep. Okay, we got the windmill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, we got all 5 sail pieces. Tried a shader, but you didn't see any difference. Yeah. Hey, hippie. Welcome. Assuming you're listening to the stream, welcome back to the server. Woo. Don't fall, don't fall. I think we'll be having an ad start before too long. No. It's Twitch saying that, but Stream Elements didn't say it, so I don't think we'll be having an ad super soon here. Can I get on the front there without killing myself? Okay. Then we need sails. Surprised my character isn't freezing to death up here. Okay. Then we're gonna drop that one. And we're gonna connect that. Then we're going to carefully go back down while extending the axle. where'd I put it? Is it over here? No. Hang on, what side was the axle on? I went too far down. Now you guys are in an ad. Very carefully extended this down. Get to the bottom right as they get done with their ad. Oop, too far. Yeah. And then I fall. Beeping along carefully. Nope. Okay. Welcome back from the ad. They're almost down to the ground floor. So I do have that one I dropped over there on the roof. I'm gonna go grab because I think I'm gonna need it. Ooh, so close. Come on, let me back up. Let me jump. Okay. Aw, is that all the axles? Okay. Chisel, hammer. I need a little bit more in the way of logs. So I probably need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 axles. Is that all of them? Should have been. Yep, those aren't axles. Okay. Running back over here. Grab. Find logs. I don't know how many of these I need. That and the bat. 2, 4. I think I need 6. So we'll do that one. Okay. And I'll grab an extra couple of pieces of pine just in case. Okay. Oh, and then we need... Nope. Actually, if I'm doing the pulverizer... we'll do a little drop-off point. No. I'm doing the pulverizer. I'm gonna go up one. So I'll need that. There we go. And then we need, we'll need those. The toggles, the steel powder caps. Collection things. Toss this in here. Don't need any more packed dirt. I will need this system. The clutch and the transmission. Okay. Let's see, that one there, and then we want the clutch, which engages, okay. The pulverizer part, does it go right there? Yeah, that's fine. So we want this piece. And the caps. And then the hopper, we'll have to dig under to have what we want collection wise. Okay. Need another one of those. Where did I put the other chests? Wait, some of these are empty. Okay. You... Oh, you were not empty. So green glass going there. And I need, what else do I need? It's chromite. I don't think we want run through the pulverizer. I think that's just a hammer thing. Thought we had a piece already in here. Guess I could crush the bauxite. I don't know if any of those are ones I have to... Okay, that's definitely not one I have to crush with a hammer first. This one? I need to take my recycling out before tomorrow morning. Excellent. Crushed Ilemnite. Okay. How are we doing on the other things? We have some bauxite. We need more fire clay. Which did we have? Powdered calcinated flint. Crushed Ilemnite. We have crushed quartz. Powdered calcinated flint. Grab some of the normal stuff. Okay, put those away. That away. I have the ladders for the moment too. Grab the little bit of clay I do have. Powdered calcinated flint. Then let's grab some of the bauxite as well. Quartz. Let's see, there's some more, a little bit of red clay. Gonna have to go collect more red clay. But supposedly we have a giant place nearby us. So that'll be good. Is that all? No, we have a little more powdered calcinated flint. And then let's toss in the bauxite. The normal quartz. I'm gonna save the clear quartz. That's borax. Borax, you can go in there. Quartz, you can stay in there. Gonna need some more crushed olivine. So grab a stack of that. And I'm just gonna put all the crushed stuff in there for right now. Powdered borax, you can go with the non-powdered borax. Okay, well, while that all is running, yeah, if you're on a solo world, I would say bed spawn. If you're on multiplayer, do player corpse and then just use the temporal gear. Oh wait, hippie's on. Never mind. I can't sleep. Where is that big red clay thing? Down there. So that's over to the side of protags, but off a decent amount. Oh, somebody found some meteoric iron. Olive tree. But it is currently apocalyptic rift conditions outside. We're down to 0.8 C, beginning of January, which, let's see, do we have snow yet? I don't want to open that door. That'd be really borderline, so I doubt it. Yeah, but it might be coming. Okay, let me record that. So January 1st, down to 0.4, and that is at like 3 a.m. 3 a.m. No snow on ground yet. Okay, oh man, hippie left, so actually I could sleep now. If I could go to the right room at least. See, 4 in the morning, 4:30, 5. We'll wait till 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Oh, thanks, hippie. I was just waiting out the apocalyptic, which is still going on, actually. Yeah, I saw that hippie on the iron anvil. I guess I'm gonna have to just brave the apocalyptic conditions. Yep, I can dump out my rotting food, though. I need signs on the rooms so I can tell what they are, because I keep getting turned around in here. I made everything look too similar. Dump that water out. Run for food. And go back. Okay, now we're gonna have to tempt the outside. We want to go down to Alfie's base. And then we're going to run this way because I don't want to steal the red clay that's like right next to his base. That would be kind of mean. A little crummy to do. But Anisha had marked down a huge red clay deposit that was a bit of a hike this way. I'm hopeful with that amount of Ilemnite we will be able to get enough tier 3 refractory bricks to switch everything over to that. And then I can start work on the greenhouse because we'll at least have winter temperatures by then, I guess. Not necessarily full summer. Makes quite a difference if you go past that first ocean down to here where Protag is. Makes quite a difference in the temperature. We didn't have snow on the ground, but we had snow falling. It looks like it's a nice spring day. Pinned, save that. Okay, now I can see what I'm running towards. Which, I'm gonna have to run around the water. We're just gonna swim across. Their swimming is kind of weird in this game. It's very stutter-steppy. Like slow, then they lurch forward. Slow, lurch forward. Guess they're doing the breaststroke instead of the freestyle. No, let me through. Okay, we are here at the... I don't know if it's all one giant clay deposit or if it's a couple of them together. I think it's a couple of them together. Because there was one... And then there's one right there, and then there's one on the other side of that. So a bunch of clay right along the coast here. But we will be digging clay for a little bit because we have to make a bunch of fire clay. So Zulfur, when are you going to come set up the animal pens? And Ricky, what about moving your house? Clay deposit doesn't go very deep though. Cool. No rush. Probably just collect a little more clay before I log off with this, and then I'll actually fire everything up tomorrow. Ooh, maybe. What's involved in the animal cages? Hippie feels weird moving. Let's see. Animal cage. Small one, that's just boards and sticks. Medium one takes an ingot. Be hurt or domesticated to make it catchable. Which, don't they have to be up to a certain level to count as domesticated? It's not a full 10, right? Might be easier just to dig a pit over here and chase fresh goats into it. But yeah, I can definitely make you some. But I think you had to have them up to at least some generation thing, at least on the medium ones. And our one male goat is, I don't think he's generation anything, or he's generation 1 at the most. Other way, just moving some things over to your place on the outside, then logging. I'll be back tonight to actually start making base. Yeah, sure, hippie. I won't be on Vintage tonight, but I will be playing Dwarf Fortress at 8 o'clock. And then I'll be back on Vintage probably tomorrow at 2 is current plan. I gotta check with Initia, but he should be playing with me, assuming he has figured out what was up with his computer. You can catch wild animals, huh? Well, that would be nice. Will any of that go into... Let's see, I don't want to make... Nope, come here. I should have brought the powdered, calcinated flint with me. So I could have made fire clay as I went. Fire clay. Yep, that's exactly what I should have done. Okay, what all? I can toss those. I can toss the log things. Oh, okay. That was it. They either have to be domesticated or injured. That's right. Which seems kind of cruel. Hippie, I'll probably be on later around 9 or 10ish. Want me to move the crates as well? Like limestone ones, definitely. Any crates that have stuff that we might actually use. I don't know if we need to move the, like the peridotite ones. I'm not as worried about the crates. I already moved the one that had the oak in it after refilling it. Which, I don't know if you were on the other day, Hippie, when we found out the oak trees apparently that you plant will not grow to be the really big oaks. They max out at like the size we had in the backyard. It was disappointing. All those. And then anything else, I can store that in there. All the clay I've dug so far. A little more. I don't need the rammed earth. Easy enough to get more dirt. Got packed dirt too. That has us very close to full 64 again. A little more. And I don't think there. Well, I could drop the sticks. Yeah. Don't really care about sticks.
I'm going to jump in really quick because I just downloaded a mod.
There's our Ricky. Which one? Sorry. Sudden sneeze. I guess I'll come back for the rest of that.
I don't think it works here.
Is it one we'd have to put on the client side too?
It seems like it, yeah.
Thanks, Hippie. And Zelfer. And Ricky. Thank you for all the bless yous. What's it called? And what's it supposed to do?
It changes the graphics.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Conquest Vintage Story Edition. It changes what things look like. I think, depending on, you know, I'm going to go back to my single players and just see what the different materials look like. Shale looks very cool because instead of being block, you know, like when you have a shale cobblestone block, they're all kind of like, it's square. But this way, the shale, like in real life, are like flatter pieces, like you stack shale on top of each other.
Interesting. Yeah, I know there was one that was it wasn't a big change, but that I tried. Hippie said they used occasionally. Oh, I just fell down. I forgot what Ren or something. I don't think it required server, but it very minor changes, other than a few of the berry textures. Changed color pretty significantly.
Wow, the ground is just... It's nice.
I don't know. Post screenshots to the Discord.
Okay.
Running back, and then we'll see what temperature it has gotten to, and if we have any snow. Trying to track through our winter and see if we get snow or not. Because if we don't get snow, we're gonna have to spend the entire weekend doing a quick relocation off stream.
But I did read that there were some missing textures. I don't know what they are.
I would hope if it's got missing ones,
it usually is.
Yeah,
like
it should
with Minecraft or whatever.
Be set to just default back to your normal.
Right, the basic one. Texture.
Ad break. So Twitch people are in an ad. Let's see. Almost back to the house. They can catch up to our running here shortly.
I'll go back to Benway because I have some buildings can show you that shale, slate, whatever it is. And the ground, the road texture is different too. Tree textures. Okay, so my moon is round.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice. I admit the square moon I'm not a fan of. Let's see, where did I put the powdered one? There we go. Welcome back from the ad. Move this around. We had some powdered. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to make more. Yep. Okay, well, that'll leave us with some clay, which isn't a bad thing, actually. So, give me all the fire clay. I'll put the regular clay back in the box. Is there enough there? No. Blue clay, clear quartz, bone meal. I want to take the blue clay away and use it. I'm going to put it in a special box.
Where do you want me to put the pictures? General? Clips? Highlights? No.
General's fine, I guess. I should maybe make a dedicated vintage story one at some point. I'll need to grind up the flint first, I guess. And this is when I'm wondering where the quarry went to. Oh, the box overflowed. That's interesting. Except it still has room in it, so I don't know why. You just not want to pulverize that one? Interesting. Okay. Fire clay, crushed quartz, bauxite. I'm gonna need more olivine. Yep, I gotta go grab more olivine, which I put in there. Work faster, little pulverizer. Probably gonna need a whole nother thing of olivine crushed up. Hey, you had a lot of stuff, hippie. Square moon is classic voxel, that is true. I just don't like it. It messes with my mind. Let's see, and I'm probably gonna have to go get more quartz too.
Alright, I posted them.
Nice. That one just says crush with hammer. That one does say pulverize. Put those back in and we'll see if they get pulverized or if I have to use the hammer first. It's interesting. Occasionally it sends something through that it just doesn't seem to pulverize. Okay, what time is it? It's 5:57? Okay. That's basically exactly when I was wanting to end, so hopefully while you guys are on, some of you are on later, and this can all grind up. If anyone wants to grab some quartz from somewhere and drop it in the box to be pulverized, that would be really helpful. I think you would have to go mine it. I don't have any more lying around. But let me throw this together. Then some bauxite. A little bit of crushed quartz I still have. Yeah. You want to grab quartz, throw it in the box. That would be awesome, hippie. So it gets ground up. I think that's all. Okay, yep. Because I'm officially out of crushed quartz. I've left the clear quartz out of the box. Just personal preference at the moment, but we could grind it up if we want. You turn these into bricks. That's not how I do that. I've got to fire them first. Never mind.